It all comes down to money. The website GoFundMe says Janie Santana profited from her son's alleged disappearance. In March 2015, when she reported Ruby missing, a GoFundMe campaign was set up with his mom as the beneficiary. According to the site, she collected more than $2,000, despite the fact that Rudy was, according to police, living with her the entire time. Following the police press conference yesterday, GoFundMe, they immediately closed down that campaign and permanently banned Rudy's mom from its site. But what about the money she pocketed? Can GoFundMe seize it? Can the people who donated it actually get it back? And oh, by the way, this wasn't just GoFundMe. We've got a private investigator joining us live in just a few minutes who says Rudy's mom was also raising money at a fundraiser that he attended. We're going to get to that, but first I'm joined by Caitlin Becker. She is a senior reporter with DailyMail.com and the host of Daily Mail Crime on TikTok and a victim advocate for the project Cold Case. She's been following this case very, very closely. Caitlin, thank you for being with us again tonight. Interesting now, we might have a motivation here, money. And again, it's not just the GoFundMe. There was apparently fundraisers that this woman was holding.
Isn't that always what these types of things come down to, Brian? It usually comes down to some sort of motivation that is financial. And in this case, you see that she profited a little more than $2,000 off of this GoFundMe. But what I want to be very specific about is that the targeted goal for that GoFundMe was $75,000. So that was the intended goal of how much money they were looking to raise. And we do know that that money did go to Janie Santana, the money that was raised that was only a little over $2,000. And the GoFundMe was set up by someone by the name of Julissa Bravo. I have to guess that that's probably an alias. I don't know who that person is or if they're actually connected to Janie Santana in every way, but we do know that Janie Santana uses aliases. She uses them on social media. She's used them throughout their life. There are court documents from her purported ex-husband who's called out several names that she's gone by. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out that Julissa Bravo isn't a real person at all. And I do think, to answer your earlier question, that there is certainly a case for fraud here. And if the police are looking for ways to go after Janie Santana because they don't know exactly which angle to go for, this could be a really good one.
Yeah, and if this is all true, I mean, this is just sick because she was using fake names. And there are also now, Caitlin, text messages that I saw today from the moms of other legit missing people. She was getting in touch with these other mothers through the internet. And sort of like, oh, I've also got a missing son. How can we help each other? How can we raise money? Which just takes it to another level because you think about these poor moms that were actually dealing with real cases. I want to move on, though, to the marriages because there are a lot of them. And apparently she was married to multiple men at the same time. We've got a graphic I want to put up and we can kind of go through them here. Patrick Rocha, John Gonzalez, Roberto Lario, John Rodriguez, Sucre Diaz, and Gilbert Quiros. And apparently, this is all based on court filings, by the way. It's all public record. What do we make of all these marriages? The one ex-husband now saying that she's a bigamist. What have we learned on that front, Caitlin?
So, Brian, Gilbert Quiros is the person who's kind of bringing all of this information to light. As you said, they're all in court documents. We have all of these court documents up on dailymail.com. So if you're interested, you can read them. And in it, he tries to get his marriage to her nullified because he says it's null and void. She was married to other people and lists all of these men, some of them apparently legal marriages, some of them common law marriages. Gilbert and Janie got married by proxy, meaning they weren't even together in the same place when they got married because he was serving in the military at the time. So in these documents, he's accusing her of not being able to legally wed him, and he wants the whole thing nullified. So she then goes ahead and files a counterclaim accusing him of infidelity and wanting $25,000 for him. But something I want to point out in these court documents, Gilbert asks for a temporary restraining order against her and some permanent injunctions to stop her from anonymously calling him repeatedly in the middle of the night, contacting his work and saying disparaging things. So it does seem like there might have been a harassment claim within this as well, which based on everything we're learning about this woman doesn't surprise me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.